What's up, agents? It's the 29th of April 2025. Maintenance has just finished. It's time for a vendor reset video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. At the base of operations, there's a proxy for sale with skill haste, so this is actually pretty good, meaning you can put whatever other skill attribute on that you want. Everything else though is mess, so let's just move on straight away. Not much going on at the clan vendor. There is a new reliable, perhaps you want to get that pecan practice in if you want to pick it up. A striker's backpack, an ongoing directive set of knees, and a future initiative mask. There's some Legatus gloves that do have crit chance on, but there's better in-slot alternatives if you want to pick that up. Some Hana U knees that have got skill haste on, meaning they could be skill haste, skill damage pretty easily. The rest is rubbish though, so let's move on. Countdown vendor's got a possible pickup. We've got a cold relations if you want that with perfect strained. There's also a bobber with crit damage on, so it could be crit chance, crit damage pretty easily, or maybe headshot damage, crit damage if you're doing some kind of rifle build with it. And there's also a grudge, which is actually a pretty good gun, doesn't need a lot of optimization, so let's move on. The theatre's also trying a little bit this week. We've got some Eagle's Grasp with health on, just re-roll it to whatever you want, not a lot of optimization needed. There's a SIG 716 with damage to target out of cover maxed out, meaning you can put whatever talent you want on it. So that might be worth a pickup as well. Everything else is garbage, so let's move on. This mask looks well freaky in the dark. Couple of things at the castle. There's a punch drunk that's pretty well rolled, meaning you can just put weapon handling or whatever you want, or keep crit chance on this, so probably worth a pickup if you've not got one already. There is a Ziadoka holster with crit damage on, meaning it could be crit chance, crit damage very easily. A little bit of optimization work needed with this, but if you've not got one, probably worth picking up. That's going to be it for this one. Let's move on. The campus is also trying this week. It's got a white death that actually worked with the Tinkerer because it doesn't have a perfect talent. It just is a perfect gun. So hopefully that stays. And this one has also got damage to target out of cover. So absolutely perfect, meaning you can put whatever talent on you want. Probably pick that up. Probably the best thing so far. We've also got an Alps mask with repair skills. So again, probably one of the best in slot items for a healer, because you could put skill haste here instead of critical hit chance. Everything else though, not worth bothering with, so let's move on. Alright, so DZ West has got some death grips. Unfortunately, they've got weapon handling on, but if you've not got a pair because they are DZ exclusive, you might want to pick them up. Umbra Initiative gloves, refactor knees that are just terrible. Yeah, it's just trash this, so let's move on. Not much going on at DZ East. There's an Ekim's long stick. If you need it, you can just change the swap speed to damage target out of cover and be just like me. There's a negotiator's mask, ongoing directive holster that's pretty well rolled actually. Everything else is trash, so let's move on. DZ South tried a little bit. This 0S would have been great if it had crit chance, crit damage on off the rip, but it could be kept as armor and then crit chance, crit damage for perfectly unbreakable if you like to run that kind of thing. There's a hot shot backpack. Also a Hunter's Fury chest piece. A really weird Sokolov backpack that's not worth bothering with. We have got a Fenris chest piece here, which is goated. It has got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage on, and glass cannon. Might be worth picking up. Actually, I might pick one of these up for my mules. I need to get myself some DZ credits though. That's going to be it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. Haven, it's always a bit of a random one, this one, but it's got an MP5 with damage to target out of cover on. So if you need one of these for your stash, meaning you can put whatever talent you want on, it's probably worth picking up. There is an ACS 12, but unfortunately it's got crit chance on. I do need an ACS 12 because you can't craft them, but not this one, unfortunately. There is some Fenris knees. There are better options here, but maybe if you're a bit newer to the game, might be worth as an interim piece. Not terribly rolled either. We've got an Araldi holster, especially next patch. Snipers could be becoming even more powerful. Might be worth picking up because it's got headshot damage on. So headshot damage and weapon handling would go great on this with a little bit of optimization needed, but you've got a long while to carry on. All right, let's go and see what Roy's got. Looking for Roy to save us. He's got an SRS A1. A lot of people like this. It's pretty well rolled and the talent can be changed to whatever you want. So it might be worth picking that up. Everything else though is kind of naff, apart from maybe these Alps Summit gloves. They've got skill haste on. You'd have to take the status effects off and put repair skills on, with leaving you with quite a bit of optimization. But again, nonetheless, might be okay. Everything else is trash though. I might pick this up actually. I don't know if I've got one. It's pretty well rolled, so I'm going to pick that up. That's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, I would appreciate it if you do hit that sub button. You really do help the channel out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.